Some of you may have heard this guy's name before. Some guy, Kyle, on the
Welcome back. So in today's video we're going to show some of the items that we picked up at the garage sales, and this takes off just after we'd finished most of the sales on our list. We decided to go on foot now through the town, and we came across this little country market, so we checked that out, and there's a few stores around the town too. Today we went out around the city and we found a couple of places, and one was a comic book store, and it was closed during the week, which seems pretty strange to only be open on Saturdays. Maybe they have a full-time job and they just keep the store closed all week, but that would be pretty hard to make a living if you only sell on Saturdays, especially in this town, which is a bit of a tourist place. It might be seasonal and limiting yourself to Saturdays, but people have all different business models. I understand that. And another game store that we went in was Pokemon cards and Dungeons and Dragons and Magic cards and things like that. And they were closing at 2 because the lady had to go to work. So I love that, making it work however you can, fitting it into your hours, and that's what we're going to be doing too. We're setting up the store with our online business so that it can fit with our lifestyle, and we will just do whatever we can to be open as much as possible with regular hours, but sometimes things might come up, and thankfully we'll have the flexibility to open our store when it fits our needs. Yeah, so down one of the side alleys here, there's East Side Comics. They're just open on Saturdays, so we'll go and see what treasures we can find in here. Always hunting. Down by the beach we found a car show, so lots of different collectors down here with really high-end vehicles, and it was great to check them out. After the show, the kids got to meet the drivers and pick up some souvenirs. The celebrity that I mentioned we met was Mike Hall from the Rust Valley Restorers TV show. He was a super nice guy, no problem with taking a picture with us or anything like that. Last year we visited his place over near Tappan, BC, and we also went to the White Post Auto Museum there. I definitely recommend checking that out.
My basic approach to clean, healthy living is eat well, sleep well, and try not to induce too much stress into your life. Stress kills.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, we met some of the guys from the stunt show, so the kids just wanted to show their autographs here. Kyle DeMello, Hayden got his Minecraft hat signed. And then, that looks like some of the Toronto Raptors have signed your hat. That's so awesome. And then you got these Hot Wheels as well. Let's see your picture, Eric.
And I got my ball signed.
Got your soccer ball signed?
I've got
football.
And I only got 2, but there was 3.
Oh yeah, nice. One of the big items we picked up at the garage sales today was this old trunk, and it had $20 on it, And when we were talking to the lady, like I just walked over and I said, "Oh, that's a nice trunk," and she right away did the worst negotiation ever and just said, "Oh yeah, we've got 20 on it, but I'll take 10." I was like, okay. I was gonna take it for 20, but 10's even better. So yeah, we used it to store things in that we picked up at the sale, so it doesn't take up too much space. And needs a bit of cleaning, but it's this pretty solid trunk. And it's got a little label on it. Monarch luggage. Nice handles on the side. It's old obviously, but it'll look decent in the store.
Today we've been at the pool. We had some chips and water and candy. And we're at the hotel right now. And for dinner, we're gonna have burgers. It's gonna be so yummy.
These are the things that I picked up at the garage sales today. I think we went to about 5 altogether, and each of the 5 garage sales had a little treasure. I'm not going to do this every time where I lay it all out, but since we're in a hotel, I thought, okay, well, there's a bit of space. I can just showcase some of the things and let you know how my brain works when I'm looking for stuff. So there's, yeah, an old Coleman lantern. These antique kind of items are things that I'll highlight in the video in a little bit, but this is like a Turkish tea maker with a candle underneath, an old Pepsi bottle. Yeah, most things were $1 or $2 or $5 kind of thing. The cone we got, that was the cone of shame, but Luna's getting spayed this week, so that instead of paying $35 at the vet, we paid $2 at a garage sale for a cone. They had $30 on this pair of lamps, and we ended up paying $25. I just thought they were interesting. Like when you press these down, that is what lights up. There's a light bulb inside. And the guy's wife thought they were very ugly, so he was happy to be able to tell her that he sold them. We got all the CDs and a pile of video games together in a bundle. I've not cleaned this stuff or gone through it or organized it, but I could see there's enough good bands in there that enough rock albums that it was kind of worth picking up. Those are a little easier to see the titles if you're interested. Helmet for the kids, a bag for just whatever. Hayden was excited to find this magic set. Some PC games, Diablo, Warcraft. That just came with the CDs, those things. Some PSP games. And it was early enough that, yeah, that's kind of why these games hadn't disappeared. Game Boy Advance, nothing special, but Kirby's a pretty good one. Kirby's Amazing Mirror. And then these bike seats and the handlebars. Oh, and this one as well. Xbox One camera. And then a John Deere, still sealed in the package, metal tractor. So I'll showcase some of these things now. We got this compass, which is an interesting piece. It's not the best condition, but I thought it was cool enough to pick up. Somebody's tried to clean the back and it's gone all green, which is annoying. When you find old coins or old metal items, please, please, please don't try and clean them. People like the way that they're finished, or professionals can fix them up sometimes, but don't just Google and get an idea and just start going to town, because it can really ruin an item quickly. But I liked that, so I picked it up. I also got this piece. It's Very old box with a shaving kit inside. It's made in Canada. It says the new something beginning with G, made in Canada, known the world over. PAL hollow ground on the blade, and then this guy attaches to the handle. These two razor blades I got. I always tell people that I collect antique scissors. There's just something about scissors and blades which makes me sound like a psycho, but I just really like these items. They stick out to me. It's too bad this one didn't have a lid. This one at the bottom is Clover brand, W.H. Morley and Sons. These are the blades. Clover brand, Germany. I also found this, which is like it's dirty on the outside, but it'll clean up pretty easily. And it's got binoculars inside, kind of like binoculars. They're like magnifying glass for 2 eyes with this little stand to attach them to. It's got the guy's name on it, Mark. It's been marked. And then M. Harding Forestry on the inside. And then the last cool piece to highlight is this camera. It's a Polaroid. And it's flat, pops up. Don't want to do this with one hand. One sec. Go ahead.
Right now?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I already pressed it a long time ago.
I got my own printer and it was only $1.
Good deal.
I didn't.
We found another garage sale. It was kind of like at a racetrack, and all these people had gathered things together to sell. It must have been some kind of community event, but the whole hall was full of stuff, and we got there 10 minutes before it finished. So then they announced, okay, everything's $1, and we were like, whoa, that's crazy. Like all the electronics and everything was $1. There was, I took a little video and took a picture, but a lot of the little things were not so great, but because everything was $1, then we managed to score a few cool things. We got a Keurig coffee maker for the store. You can put that in the kitchen. That'll be easier than having a coffee machine. And I got this big leaflet rack. It says BCAA on it, but we'll be able to put a bunch of loose papers that whatever we're selling. Jamie got a color printer for his bedroom. He was excited about that, and it came with a bunch of ink cartridges. We got a food warmer for when we have family gatherings. We can put all different mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff in it to keep it warm. What else was there? DVD player, Blu-ray player, sound system. I think there was maybe 3 sound systems, but anyway, we bought 12 things for $12, so the van is pretty full now. Hey, Eric. Next stop on our adventure is the Ravens Oddities. Eclectic decor, neat old stuff, fossils and rocks, movie props, yard art, metal art. Let's see if we can find some treasures here. We're just on our way home and we stopped off to stretch our legs at the supermarket. What was it called again? Buy Low Foods. And they had a game in there, which we saw at the other Buy Low Foods. It's a treasure hunt for a guy called Larry the Strawberry.
Larry the Berry.
Larry the Berry. And they hide him around the store somewhere, and then if kids find him and bring him to the checkout, then they can look in the treasure box and pick a prize. So we really liked playing that game while we were at the two different supermarkets. We couldn't find him this time because I think they forgot to put him back out, but we thought it would be fun to do that at Wild Goods. So we're going to try and find one of the stuffed animals or something that we can hide around the store. And if you're in, see if you can find him, and we'll have a treasure box as well. Okay, that wraps up the end of our road trip, treasure hunt. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Thanks for watching.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Crow's Nest Highway, Main Street.